if Keith is hurting like this, there's no answer.
Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone.
And what a beautiful audience.
Baby no shark, what do you like? Make we the banana, make we go low. As we the banana, make you go low. Kashama shama, as we the go.
Let's get it.
We can give you more cheddar. I'm ever walk big jail out. Eat jail out. We can give you more cheddar. I'm ever walk big jail out. Attention when you're coming through. Other girls won't be you. What you know if you do. Other girls won't be you. Attention when you're coming through. Other girls won't be you. What you know if you do. Other girls won't be you. Attention when you're coming through. Other girls won't be you.
It's all fake news. Another step.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's good? Let me get it on if y'all can hear me. Let's get it, y'all.
He needs some milk.
It's all fake news. It's funny stuff. It didn't happen.
I give you more cheddar. I'm ever walk big jail out. Attention when you're coming through. Other girls won't be you. But you know if you do. Other girls won't be you. Attention when you're coming through. Other girls won't be you. But you know if you do. Other girls won't be you. Attention when I'm coming through.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs some milk.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Grand Rising. Okay, looks like I'm coming in nice and clear. Grand Rising to all, every single body in here. Welcome. Today is Thirsty Thursdays. And I'm talking about in the form of knowledge, not in the sense of, wanting to drink and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. I don't partake in none of that type of stuff. But yeah, it's up to you. But Thirsty Thursday in sense of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing this rising? How y'all doing, family? I don't know how many we got in here, but we got the regulars. We got the regular degulars up in here. And I want to say welcome to everybody. Welcome everyone to the live Grand Rising. Please smash that like button as you guys come in. You know what I'm saying? You guys come here for a reason. So please smash that like button as you guys come in. That's all I can say. If you like the content, you resonate with the content, you resonate with the information, then please share a little clip here and there so we can get the information out there. For some reason, YouTube does not favor my videos, and it's not pushing me out to the algorithm. So I want to get the information out there a little bit more to help people realize what we are in, which again I want to remind you guys that we are in a cosmic video game, and that is my message that I am pushing. Not even pushing, that is the message that I am essentially trying to get out, to remind you guys that we're in a cosmic video game. and we're coming to this awareness. We're waking up to this awareness. That's why, again, life has always been some type of weird, type of finicky, type of energy. Like, we've always known something weird was weird about life, and we didn't understand it because everything was taken away from us and just turn evil, turn negative. So these type of symbols, these sigils, these numbers, these things wouldn't wake us up because we were taught all of these symbols of remembrance are evil, inherently they are inherently evil. They're used by the Illuminati, by the Freemasons and the deep state, and how dare you go learn about this, you know what I'm saying? So this type of things, it repels us because why that it repels us, because that is esoteric knowledge, that is hidden knowledge, occult information, and that is our occult information. So if they're turning it against us, that means we're not going to be diving into that type of stuff. So that is my message. My message is to basically remind you guys that we are in a cosmic video game and we are awakening to this true divine knowledge. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to help you see that and push it forward even more. And you guys see what we do over here. So welcome to the live, everybody. I hope you guys are feeling well. The energy in the atmosphere right now here, it is very gray. We're supposed to have some form of rain or strong. We are entering, it's May, right? May. Yeah, we are entering hurricane season in the beginning of June. So there's a lot of cleansing that's going on right now. There's a lot of cleansing what's going on right now. The energy is very, very high. We are in the age of Aquarius, which is an air sign. So this is the breath of God. That's remember I've been telling you guys. Remember I've been telling you the smoky God, right? The sun is the smoke. The sun is coming. The smoke is coming from the sun. He is smoking it up, smoking out the house. Okay, smoking out the house. Forcing you to ascend, forcing your genetics to ascend, whatever it is that may be. And yeah, we are here, y'all. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Whew. Man, my eyes just feel heavy. My eyes feel heavy. For some reason, my eyes just feel heavy, man. It's just crazy. The energy is pretty intense. And I hope you guys are dealing well. But we are here, baby. Let's get it. So before I continue, we have the Cosmic Code Course 2. All right. We have the oh, hold on, y'all. Before I continue, I just dropped a few decodings yesterday. Both of them, two of them are on my Patreon. Okay. Hold on. So I dropped two decodings. They're both on my membership tab under my membership. So you can go check it out over here in my membership. But I decoded the Met Gala. Okay, I decoded the Met Gala 2025, what the Met Gala is all about. All right. Very, very entertaining, very important video over here. Okay. So if you guys want to check it out and find a deeper meaning correlation to the Met Gala, you can guys go check it out over here. And then I also tried to drop the Mad Real World from Dave Chappelle, by Dave Chappelle, when he does an episode with the Real Mad Real World where they're all in there, and basically this white guy comes in, you know what I'm saying, and they basically kick the white guy out the house after they found out he was, terrorizing them and all that type of stuff. They basically flipped upon them, you know what I'm saying? It's a great episode. I decoded it as well. YouTube would not let me put it on. They wouldn't let me put it on YouTube because of copyright, you know what I'm saying? But that's on my Patreon as well. So both the Met Gala, okay, very, very interesting decoding. Go check it out. I break down what the decoding all about, why everybody is talking about Shabuzi and all that type of stuff. And I even put a little bit of decoding on, a little bit of it on Instagram. I'm gonna put a little bit more on YouTube later. But yeah, you can go check it out on my Instagram, on my members tab over here. If you're a member, if you're not, then I suggest you sign up, because I'm gonna be dropping more heat on the members tab. Okay, and if not, here on the Patreon. Okay, and if you're a Patreon, you can go to my Patreon over here. The link is over here. You can just click the link and it'll take you to Patreon, and you can go see the other decoding, which is with what's it called? Dave Chappelle, the real world, right over here, the mad real world. Great decoding. Is very funny, very hilarious, because you know how Dave Chappelle is. So go ahead and check it out. Patreon.com/conscious juice, or you can just go to my link over here under my YouTube. Go check it out, y'all. All right. It looks like we're missing some people. We only got 54 people watching. Wow. Okay. So people definitely are not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. So yes, okay, so big stuffs are happening, y'all. All right, so yeah, go check out those decodings if it interests you. You know a little bit more about the Met Gala. We could probably I have a little bit of clip pulled up from the Met Gala, so maybe we'll cover a little bit about it today, or maybe if we'll get to it. But again, there's a lot going on. So, and again, before I continue, the Cosmic Code Course 2 is up. If you love what we do here, y'all, we break down real live events. You see it. We tie past, present, and future right here in live, in person. Okay. Then imagine going even deeper. And this is exactly what we're going to do in the Cosmic Code Course 2. All right. The first Cosmic Code course, that was a game changer. Very healing, very powerful, and eye-opening. All right. And the second one, it's about to be even better. Why? Because I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? You guys see it. I'm getting better. And when I level up, so do you. Okay. Because this is a video game. Okay. Give and take. We feed each other. All right. So I'm leveling up. You're leveling up. You see it. It's literally becoming a flawless thing. Basically, seeing with all these numbers and symbols and gematria and color, all these things. It's getting stronger. It's like a superpower. It's literally a superpower. Just like anything that we get to do, right? We're starting to get it. We're gonna only get better in it. Okay. Well, depending on you, if you want to be stagnant or not. All right. So we already have a few signups, and I couldn't be happier. So this means it's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go even deeper. Okay. We're going to go even deeper. So that's why I like the class. Okay. That's why I like the classes, because the fact of the matter is, in the classes, we can go deeper. We can ask questions. You get one-on-one with me. You know what I'm saying? It's a very intimate, interactive setting. All right. With YouTube, I can't do that. You can't really do that. There's a hell of a lag on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? People don't talk. People don't ask questions. So for the people who are very interested in decoding, learning how this reality works, how this matrix works, okay, and this is what we created, this Cosmic Code course for you. All right, so tap the link. Okay, in fact, let me put this right here. All right, I'm gonna put this. Okay, tap the link, and get it up, baby. Get it up. Get in the course. I expect to see you guys there. You know what I'm saying? All right. Like I said, the first one was amazing, very powerful, very healing, but the second one is definitely going to be even better. So go ahead and get in. All right, y'all. Dark 9. I got unsub from you. It took a few days to realize. Yeah, like I said, man. Again, y'all. If you're out here disseminating truth, and this is exactly what I'm doing, I'm out here putting the truth out there. I'm enlightening people in a way that, it's never really been done in that sense. You feel me? I feel like the way that I'm doing is very unique. I haven't seen anybody do it the way that I do. And the fact that I do it so easily, it's so easy. I could like literally 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? This is what the universe is about. The universe is about simplicity. Okay. For you to add more, that means that you have no intelligence for you to make it complicated. You know what I'm saying? Because we are simple beings, very, very simple beings. Look at nature. Very, very simple. Now, their biology, complex, but even when you go to break their biology down, very simple. You know what I'm saying? It just appears very, very complex in this world. But the fact of the matter is very, very, very simple. So, go ahead, get in the cosmic course. Again, this is the chance, opportunity for you to ask questions, get to know yourself, get to know us, when you get to know yourself, when you get to know us, you get to know yourself a little bit more as well too. Again, there's a reason why you guys are here. All right. So abundance to every single one of you guys. Very much so. I was just about to ask, how will course be different, more decoding, will there be more different? Yes, most definitely. Like I said, so Breathwork, what's it called? The cosmic code course 2 for sure is going to be way more decoding, because again, that's why you guys come here, right? I mean, we don't do no breath work here. And I could, but the fact of the matter is, I just think that's a little too much in that sense. So if people don't come for that, then we're not going to do that. So the fact of the matter is, I feel like that is people can breathe on their own time, but in the course we focus on aligning our chakra, aligning our higher self with our for our greatest aspects, for our higher mind. And we align our energies, and then we get the information faster, okay, because we're attuning to the universe. Okay, kind of like your car. Your car's not gonna run. Your car's not gonna run good if you don't tune it up. So every so often you have to do a tune up. You have to do oil change. You have to get new spark plugs. New head. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get all these engine coils, all these things to make your car run efficiently. If not, then it's gonna be running like it's a freaking like it's a beater. You know what I'm saying? So the fact of the matter, it's the same thing with your body. When you sit down with yourself, take time to analyze yourself, get to know yourself, you breathe, you meditate, you're aligning with the universe, you're aligning with the will of the universe. Okay, and again, that is the higher mind. All right, this cosmic field that's coming in right now is trying to connect with you. That is the Christ conscious energy, which is the creator energy. So we are aligning, or the creator energy is aligning with us, because it's a biofeedback loop. Just as much as you're receiving information from the creator, you're also giving back information to the creator as well. So that's what I mean by a chosen one. Okay, when you become a chosen one, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself in that sense, because the universe, the creator energy is communicating with you, and via what you put in your body, what you put in your mind, what you put in your field, what you put in your environment, the creator energy can see if you're ready or not. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is what I'm here to do. Help you guys get ready. That's all I'm here to do. And so with the Cosmic Code Course 2, there's going to be more decoding. We definitely are going to do more breath work, because that's amazing. Everybody loved the breath work. Everybody loved the breath work and meditation. And then the talks as well. Like I said, I'm going to be putting some of the videos that we did on my YouTube and all that type of stuff, so you guys can see. And then there's going to be courses that you guys can purchase that we already did, that you guys could just get in for for a couple of bucks, how to how to do Kundalini activations, how to do this type of breath work, this type of thing that you can get into to assimilate you to the higher mind, to the higher conscious. All right. So yes, I think I'm gonna get a decoding, because I know I'm connected to everything. Literally just want to hear it for yourself. Get it, Quell. I'm telling you. What's it called? It's funny because is Quetta here? No. Yeah, Quetta is here. It's funny, Quetta. Right? Remember, listen, Quetta. Remember when I told you your name, the prefix of your name, which is Shah, was going to become very, very is going to become viral. Remember I told you that? And then you have what's called, what I'm talking about? The talk of town right now, Shabuzi, you get it? Shah. You see, the prefix of his name is the same prefix as your name, and I told you that name was gonna become viral. And look at this, literally what 2 strongs. I did your decoding. Look at the name Shah becoming viral. Look at that. You can't make this stuff up. You feel me? So again, you see, he represents Chester the cheetah. Okay, Chester cheetah. You see right here, right over here, Chester cheetah. I went in deeper into the decoding about that. But the fact of the matter is, right? Yeah, Shabuzi, the name Sha is going to become popular because Sha is she. Okay, it's Sha. I mean, where is she? She is Sha, which is the chi, which is the energy of the divine feminine, divine feminine woman. Okay, so that's exactly what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You see, we innately, this is what I'm saying. This is why they don't want you guys to connect to yourself, because you literally know how the universe is going to come in line. Like, things surprise me, but things don't surprise me. I'm like, you know, I wake just like Dave Chappelle say, I'm sure this is gonna go well. He said it. That was like, oh, hold on. This is Dave Chappelle. There was he was about to do a stand-up show. And he was like, yeah, I'm sure this is gonna go well, because, you know, this is who I am. I'm Dave Chappelle. Everybody knows me. You know what I'm saying? So I just find that hilarious in that sense. But yes, it's definitely gonna go well. So get a decoding. I still do decodings, y'all. It's not just about the cosmic course. The cosmic code course allows you to, the cosmic code course allows you to, sit down with us, right? Ask some questions, bring some movies in, television shows, you know what I'm saying? We can decode whatever it is that your heart desires, you know what I'm saying? Movies, whatever it is that your heart desires. And, we just tap it into the higher mind, higher self, and we get to know ourselves a little bit more, get to know the creator. We're tapping into the universe, which is what you're supposed to be doing. That's what it's called the universe. Okay, that means you have to dive into the self, diving into who you are to learn what you are and who you are. Okay, what did you bring here? What did you come to manifest here, create here? All right, you have to dive into yourself. That's why, again, people experience depression. Depression is basically, it's your soul tired of playing the character that you're playing, which, again, you're not Joe, you're not Suzanne. You're not Cynthia. You're not Quetta. These were the names. You're not Lauren. You're not the hidden son. These were the names that were given to you, right? Whatever it is, or the names that you were assimilated with, right? That's why people change their names, certain times whenever they feel a certain energy, a different energy about them, they change their names, because it's not the same person. You're always changing. You are energy in motion. So your energy is always changing, whether it be for the good, right, for the better, or for the worse. You know what I'm saying? But your intention dictates your reality. Okay. And that's why they had to take that away from us, because we have the ability to change that, to change reality. And that's the whole thing why they made fun of Shabuzi. Okay. With this whole thing with Shabuzi. Okay. This is why they made fun of Shabuzi, because Shabuzi represents the creator energy. I think we decoded that. Hold on, y'all. You don't need that. See, Shabuzi gives you 38, which we already know the creator. See, the creator gives you 38. So them doing this to Shabuzi is basically making fun, because they know, the black man is God, the black woman is the God, right? Goddess, right? Because they show you who God, the word goddess is basically God is. Goddess means telling you as God is. So showing you God is the melanated woman, right? And the God, the enforcer, is the melanated man. Okay. But they make fun because this world is ruled by evil, by money. Okay, so again, right, when money rules the reality, then you'll do things like this, right? You'll do things like you're okay to be paid to do things like this, because money rules. So if money ruled, do you think Shabuzi would be doing this? If money didn't rule, do you think Shabuzi would be doing this? Do you think a whole bunch of these people who, again, look at these men, a whole bunch of these men, these melanated men, do you think a whole bunch of these men would be doing this? This is what they mean by the money is the root of all evil, because the money created a lot of separation, a lot of duality, okay? A lot of separation, a lot of duality amongst our people, all right? And you see what I'm saying? These are the people behind it. So This is what I mean. This is what I mean by, you know. So this shift is happening. That's why it's happening through fashion. All right. And then I even told you the color blue. Look at you see, it's the plasma. The color blue was going to become prevalent. Remember, we started talking about the blue. Remember the blue jellyfish, right? The blue jellyfish, the blue jellyfish, and then the blue candy that I showed you guys on TikTok. That were going viral. I don't even know if they're still selling it now, but I told you. So because these represent the neutrinos. These are the neutrinos. So this is the God talk, bringing that neutrino energy in. Okay. This is teal. I go into teal. I go into why women love Tiffany jewelry. Okay. This is the color of Tiffany jewelry. Okay. Go look at that decoding. All right. Go look at that decoding. So this is, and then it goes right back to, it's deep. It's deep, but go check that out. But yeah, okay, so that's what we do. The Cosmic Code course, get in, okay? Get in, don't get out, you know? Get into the course. Get into the course. All right. So yeah, so that's what God, my eyes, yeah. So that's what they do, man. Is because they know, right? They know the power, the force, the creative force that the melanated man and the melanated woman has. So again, we are what's called the creator in the physical. We are the creator in the manifested physical. So this is basically making fun of God in a way. This is one way of making fun of God. All right, there's one way of making fun of God, but there's nothing wrong. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. You see, that's why, look, you see, that's why his hair, right? That's why his hair has what's called the wicks. And what do you do with the wick? What do you do with the wick? You light it up, baby. All right. You light it up. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. So again, he represents the time, not just the time, but this is the Medusa energy as well too. If you seen this would be like the Medusa energy. This is the Medusa energy. So again, all right. And you can't look, it's all about timing. Look at that. Yeah. That teal. Okay. Which I broke down the word teal, which is basically the T of L. The word, when you break down the word teal, you spell it T-E-A-L, which is the T of L, right? That's why we love the T, right? Hey ladies, what's the T? Oh, please tell me the T, right? Please tell me the T, what's going on? And then whenever you are, out of balance, right? Your body's feeling out of sync with itself. What do? You drink tea. You drink herbal tea, and this will bring you back into homeostasis, will bring you back into a balance. That's why, the Asian people, not even the Asian people, because they got all that from us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they love to drink tea. But you should be drinking tea. We should be drinking tea every single rising. You know what I'm saying? Every single rising to clean your body out. All right. But nonetheless, all right. So this is the T of L coming in. Again, it's the color of Tiffany. Why women love Tiffany. All right. And then remember Tiffany from what's it called? I Love New York. Remember New York? She was fierce, wasn't she? Hold on. Let's look at some clicks from I Love New York. Let me see it. Let's look at some clicks from I Love New York, because she didn't give a damn. And this is exactly what's coming. It's I don't give a damn attitude, okay? Because that's that Lilith energy, y'all. That's the energy of the melanated woman rising up saying, you know what? This shit's over. I'm done. We're done with this shit. Okay. And this is exactly why they keep pulling the veil over our eyes all day, every single day, because they don't want you to rise up and be like, that's it. I'm done with the shit. Okay. But yeah, because New York didn't give a damn. Imagine. That's why they call it I Love New York. Okay. Because I broke down what New York represents. If y'all been following me, I broke down what New York represents. Matter of fact, does New York give me 29? Let me see. Oh, 28. Okay, close enough. You see, her name is New York Pollard, right? Because the pole, you can't Pollard, because again, it's pulling, right? It's Pollard. It's pulling on them hard, right? See, that's why I love New York. Let me see. That's why I love New York.
Oh my God. Mucho delicious.
He said mucho delicious. Oh my goodness. Look, the smoky god. The smoky god. Look at that. Look at that. Or should I say the smoky goddess?
Tiffany Pollard, but if you watch The Flavor of Love, then you know me as Miss New York. I have
Let me see. And then, right, for y'all know New York, right? Again, if y'all know what New York is represent. I broke it down. New York is the fashion capital of the world. All right. Let me see something. She said Miss New York, right? 39. Yep. 63. 36. Okay. Let me see something. Tiffany Pollard. That's what I want to look. Tiffany Pollard. Here's that number. 56, 65, 95, 59. See what I'm saying? Right? See? JD Vance, 50th vice president. Donald Trump, 60th. I told y'all were going to see the number 56 a lot. Okay? But this is exactly what Tiffany, let me see.
I'm very disappointed. I'm very sad. I'm almost heartbroken.
Watch out now. Almost broke his back in the middle of it. Bones. No, you're not.
This is crazy, man. Hold on, man. I'm trying to find like some good I Love New York clips. Let me see. House of Villains. Look, House of Villains. But and then House of Villains means, again, it's to fill in. Look. Look at this. It's Pumpkin, right? This is Tiffany Pollard versus Pumpkin.
On the show, you fat ass fucking transvestite looking bitch.
I look better than you making your exit right now. Yes, the hell I do.
She's a fucking fake bitch, Flav.
Bye, Pumpkin. Bye, Pumpkin.
New York and Pumpkin, they started going back and forth. It was crazy.
At least I don't look like a pumpkin. Give me a hug.
Bitch, you look like a fucking man, and you need that facelift and get rid of crow's feet with that fucking
I don't even pay no attention.
I'm not.
You're bigger. Okay?
I'm not.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Get her out of here.
Okay.
Actually, I can slap the shit out of you because
Do it! Slap me, bitch.
Damn, that's crazy. Now I could.
Fucking whore, you motherfucker, put your motherfucking hands on me. Did you see that bitch fucking spitting?
That shit crazy. Again, right? All of this is show. Look, you see? Look, she's got the diamond ring, okay? Which is, again, this is that black sun emanating a diamond light. Okay. But nonetheless, right? It's Dumpkin, right? Or Dump K in. Remember, what is K? K is the only letter in the alphabet that has a serial after itself. Special K, which is a serial, because when you see it, it is real, baby. You see? And I'm talking about her ears. When that black sun shining, it is real, which is why they have to dump Pumpkin. Pumpkin is gone. Because when that solar flare hit, yeah. See, again, people don't understand this is all deep. They've been telling us about this stuff for quite some time. This is the same basically thing that's going on with, with the real world, with the whole episode I broke down with Dave Chappelle, the real world. See what I'm saying? Big shifts happening. Big shifts happening.
Man, and you need that facelift and get rid of
So yeah, Tiffany Pollard, 56, 5'6". Let's look at the periodic table. Let me see. Look at this. Here's the periodic table. Look at the number 26. Wow. You cannot make this stuff up, right? 26. And then you see it's 55, 845. Now, the reason why this is relevant, right? Because this is the separation that's happening, because Shabuzi, the reason why they're making fun of Shabuzi, because again, Shabuzi the creator. And then, right, Shabuzi represents the creator. Same thing as I Love New York. New York is the same thing. Okay. Everybody is everybody, every person who, every one of us is literally the creator in the physical. I want you to understand that. Okay. I want y'all to understand that. Everybody that is us is the creator manifested in the physical. The black son, the black daughter, whatever you want to call it. All right. It's the same thing, but look how tied they are, because I just looked what Tiffany Pollard's name gave me, which gave me 56. Here's the 55 over here, because when you go look to the atomic data, you're gonna find the 56 over here, right over here. Here's the 56. All right, this is what we do in the decoding. Here's that 56. Okay, so again, here is the 56. Now, when I look at it, it also gives me the 55 protonic number. Now, the reason why that's important, because if I go to here and then I put Chester Cheetah, it gives me 55. Look at that, y'all. Chester Cheetah gives me 55. And I just told you who does Shabuzi represent? Chester Cheetah. Chester Cheetah. That's why y'all love Chester so much. Right? Specifically, women. I don't know if but I know melanated women, right? Whenever they're on their period, they love to eat Cheetos, hot Cheetos. I don't know what it is, but there's something in it that literally, I mean, it has to be about that fire. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's that fire, baby. It's that fire coming to the chest. Because the chest is about what? It's about balance. It's about balance. Who brings the balance? You see what I'm saying? That's why our people love spice. That's why even them, if they eat ketchup, they're like, oh my God, that's a little too spicy. You see? You can't catch up because it's mustard. Mustard, remember? You can't catch up because it's mustard, which is mustard gas. Wow. That's why you can't catch up. So it's the 5 in the 5. This is electromagnetism, right? In the 5. Now, what day did the take place? The Met Gala. It took place on the 5th of May. 55. You can't make this stuff up. It took place on the 5th of May. And I said he's Chester the Cheetah. And then this gives you 55. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. So this is the test that's coming to the cheaters. You feel me? Okay. You can't get away. You can't get away. This is exactly what's happening. All right, y'all. Now let's continue. Let's see. That was a little bit of decoding for y'all. I'm telling you, get in that course, man. If you guys enjoy it, okay, we get a little bit more deeper, man. We get a little more deeper. You get in that course. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, folks.
Good morning, folks. Welcome, observers. Today we're looking at seismic risk in the mountains, an unusual orbit descent event due this weekend, and the impact of solar storms on depression. But we're starting, as always, with the last 24 hours on our star, and we left off yesterday with filaments erupting. They had their fun and behaved much more calmly since then, minor shifts in the corona only, while the sunspot...
You see, here's the, what's it called? Here's the let me break down the word spicy for you. Look at the word spicy. Let me tell you how we've always been. We are omnipotent, omnipresent. Because we are the spies, right? We've always been the spies, the double O's, okay? Ironically enough, it's not ironically enough, coincidentally enough, we had a spy in our course, you know what I'm saying? Is my boy here? Is he here? Is this Israel? Yeah, Israel, you know what I'm saying? The real spy is here. The real spy is here. We have a 007 in the building, baby. Where you at, baby? You see, the reason why we love spicy foods because, again, we are the real spies, okay? We are the real spy, okay? Now, you see what I'm saying? We are the real spices, which is pi C, which is the S, right? Which is the S, the Kundalini energy coming via the pi C's, which is the two C's, the two ocean, the metaphysical and the physical. Okay, that's what I'm saying. We're finally about to have a piece of that pie. Okay, because that pie is about to be whole again. Okay, because we were getting eaten up, weren't we? These 83s were eating our ass up. Now the shift is changing because we're becoming aware. We're realizing the magic has always been us. Okay, the Kundalini energy is rising. So now we have always been the spies. See? And now when we realize we were the spies, now it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. So take I am. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So we have always been the spies, see? Y'all thought y'all had us, but no, this is what you call multi-dimensional chest. That's why nobody got bigger chest than us. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Okay, let's get it. So that's the word spicy. Matter of fact, let's look at the word spicy. Look at that. My goodness. Spicy gives you 21, which is truth. You see? Truth, which is the age of Saturn. Because Saturn is all about truth, baby. That's why, again, they say you want truth, you can't handle the truth because you can't handle spicy. That's why, oh my goodness, this is why Dion makes Old Spice commercial. Dion, which is, it's the ed-on. It's the ed-on, which is the ions. And he makes Old Spice commercial because you can't get no better than Old Spice because that's the real spicy. You get it? You cannot get better than Old Spice because that is the true spice. That's the real spicy. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Look, see here. Didn't I tell you the name Lala or LA or all or AI was going to become popular? Look at this. Look at Lala in the commercial for Old Spice.
Admit it. You use my Old Spice body wash.
Of course.
Who is that? I don't know. Who is that? Who is that lady? I know who Lala is, but I don't know who that lady is. I don't know who that lady is. Anybody know who that is?
I'm not letting hotel soap near my skin.
Right.
Now I'm gonna be ashy.
It's the lavender and mint.
Ashy. I said the name. Ash was going to become viral. And this ninja says, now I'm gonna be ashy. You can't make this stuff up, boy.
For me, get that.
Savannah, if you don't get your moisturized hands off.
Savannah, which is save Anna. Save Anna. Save Anana. Save the Divine Mother. Save Mary. See what I'm saying?
My body wash.
You see? So again, you see, basically, right? The ions coming to wash all melanated women. That's basically what they're saying. The ions is coming to wash all y'all off, cleanse you off. Look, you see? That's why Lala's wearing white, all white purification. The Christ consciousness energy, right? That's why she hooping and coming through the hoops. That's why she's the wife of a baller. Didn't I tell you the earth is going to be balling on y'all?
Another one.
I told y'all that the earth is going to be balling on y'all. Balling. Look at this. Beautiful. Let's go. You can't make this stuff up. You see what I'm saying? This is what I do, y'all. I tie stuff for you guys all the time. Ed, this is who's giving you education like this? You know, who's giving you the ed like this? Huh? Who's giving you the ed? Who's giving you the ed like this? Let's get it.
While the situation remains moderate and not flaring anyway, there are a ton of plasma filaments still on the disk despite how many erupted the day before. No shortage of them here on the sun today. Every one of those thin dark ropes can erupt, producing a CME, and they won't have a flare warning before they do, like a sunspot. Plasma filaments are the major solar watch today. Up next, folks, this is an odd one. Maybe you heard about the Russian craft that is set to re-enter the atmosphere soon after 50 years in a broken orbit. Current estimates are for it to come down on Saturday. They can't really pin down the timing or location better than that. It is expected to survive re-entry, potentially hitting the ground. We'll update this again tomorrow morning. Hopefully we can get some certainty and can monitor that re-entry.
Okay. This thing is supposed to fall down. Cosmos 482. Let's see. At this point, I don't even know what to say, y'all. I don't even know what to say at this point because, again, I keep telling you, right? We're going to see these numbers over and over and over again. The number 26. Remember number 26. This is the cleansing that's coming from the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? This is the cleansing that's coming from the cosmos. Okay? You get it? This is the cleansing that's coming via the cosmos. Because, right, when you break down the number 4 is about stability. Foundation. Okay? 8 represents the heart. It is the balance. It is the transit. It's the balance of masculine. It's the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within. I want to be clear in that, y'all. Okay? I don't want you to believe or, infer that, right? When I speak of the divine feminine and masculine, I'm not talking about just balancing me, just the masculine energy. No. Or you, the divine, or balance of the divine feminine energy. No. We all have divine masculine and feminine energy within us. All right. And this is the balance that's coming too, because we have been way too masculinized. Way too much. Even to the point now, guys won't date girls. You know what I'm saying? They messed up the system so bad, so much. They lied to the girls, lied to the guys, right? You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows how to get women anymore. Nobody knows how to get men anymore because the society has literally totally ruined how natural you being with the woman or you being with the man is. They turn into some type of sexcapade type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? but this is natural. This is divine natural order. So when they are messing with you and your divine partner, they are messing with natural laws. Natural laws. How? Now let me ask you a question. What do you think a tiger or a lion or a bear would do if these people would stop them from trying to mate with their partner or with them, mate with another person, with another lion, tiger, bear? You don't think the tigers would eat their butt up, would tear them up? Because you're messing with my procreation now. You're messing with us. You see what I'm saying? So you can see this is the cosmos. This is the cleansing that's coming to the cosmos. And you guys know the sun has been acting up. We've been talking about this for quite some time now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is the great cleansing that's coming to the cosmos. Let's get it. Let me see. Okay. And how is it happening? How is it happening?
What up, baby? What up? What up? All in world. You getting it? Look at these.
It's happening ASAP. It's happening ASAP. It's happening fast. Okay. That's why in the Met Gala, okay, they opened up with ASAP Rocky. And Rocky Balboa was what? He was the best fighter, wasn't he? He was one of the best boxers, wasn't he? You see? Look at this.
Shoes. You see these shoes?
What kind of shoes are those?
What up, baby? What up? What up? All in world.
Harlem World, which is Harlem. It's Harlem World. It's which is the male. Male. Which is Ra Mel. When you look at and I went to school with this kid named Ramel when I was young. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Harlem. It's Ra, right? It's Ra Mel. It's raw melanin, baby. This is raw melanin. That's why he's dressed all in black. All in black, right? Now, he asks y'all, what kind of shoes are those? What kind of shoes are those, y'all?
Look at these shoes.
Well, look at the shoes. What kind of shoes are those? Please tell me what kind of shoes are those. I know there's a lag on YouTube, but what kind of shoes are those? Tap dance shoes? You're close. You're actually close. Actually, those are tap dance shoes, right? But what is tap dance shoes? What is tap dance shoes? The ballet shoes. They're ballet shoes. See, that's why I don't see. That's why I like the class, because the class things are a lot more faster, a lot more smoother. You get what I'm saying? There's a heck of a lag on YouTube because I love doing this. I love teaching it, but you know what I'm saying? Because I give you the opportunity to think for yourself. Okay. That's why teaching on YouTube, I could just come on here and just show y'all videos, because when it comes to teaching, it's a little bit more difficult. But nonetheless, those are ballet shoes. Okay? Ballet shoes, right? And what the prefix of ballet? It's ball. I told y'all the earth is gonna be balling on y'all. And who's gonna be balling? The ETs, baby. We are the ETs. We are the ETs. We are the extraterrestrials. That's why the Met Gala was on ET, wasn't it? This was shown on ET. Hold on. This was on ET. Let me see. History. Look at this. Kendrick Lamar and SZA dropped this song called Dilemma. Look, it's the Ed. And you can't make this stuff up. I've heard the name Ken. I heard the name Ken a couple of times yesterday, right? I believe the goddess Ken, or I don't know if it was a god, I don't know. The name Ken purchased the Anubis piece yesterday. Because Anubis is the kin to us. It's the K in. Anubis is the kin to us. It's the K coming in, which the K is the black sun. It's the special K. It's the black sun in, right? And here we go with Kendrick dropping a music video. And not just that, Myra's brother Ken just got his pyramid. Ken, how can you make this stuff up? You can't. And then something else. And then I was watching a video yesterday and the name Ken came up again. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all how the universe literally speaks to us in codes and frequencies, in numbers, numerologies, everything, y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's all a game. We're literally in a cosmic game. And I forgot what I was gonna show. Oh yeah, it's on. Oh, some. Let's see, ET. Let me see. Yeah. See? On ET. You see? Right over here. On ET. You see what I'm saying? On ET. And you see, you got the red and she got the red and blue polka dots coming in. The 101. It's the one for the 101, the 101 Dalmatians. And that's why she's dressed in that black and white. You can't make this stuff up. Okay? The keys, the kin, yeah. The key is in key, kin key. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. So again, ballet shoes.
You see these shoes?
See these shoes.
Every outfit is an argument.
The theme really encapsulates Black history and the Black male experience, not only in this era, but in past generations.
It just feels revolutionary, honestly.
Black history is American history. And I think we have a great access point when it comes to style, because you can't deny it.
That is Black history.
I think this is the most important Met Gala that's ever been.
This is the night that everyone.
You heard him. This is the most Met Gala event that's ever been, because it's gonna be the last. No, but this is your last. Okay. You ever seen that video of the Asian with this Indian man boards a flight and this melanated man asks him, "Oh, this is your first time on a flight?" And he goes, "No, but this is your last." And he proceeds to blow up the plane. You know? That shit's hilarious. But yeah, look at this, y'all. Okay? Look at this. Let's get it.
To pay attention to. It's going to be a really beautiful room.
I really think that it will echo for a long time after.
Echo.
It's fashion's most anticipated night. The 2025 Met Gala is here. I'm Ego Odom.
And I'm Tiana Taylor.
Look at this. Her name is Ego. I've never heard of this lady. I don't know who she is. Ego Wodum. It is the ego. And what do egos do? They fly high. It's the ego, which the ego represents the phoenix. The phoenix that's rising out of the ashes. That's why she calls her name Ego and Wodum, which is New World Order Dim. New World Order Dim, which is New World Order ID. That's why they told you need your real ID soon. Remember that? Remember they told you you need your real ID soon because the new world is coming in. Now, when I say your real ID, I'm not talking about, oh, yeah, my name is, Janelle Lewis on your identification. No. The real ID is the Christ consciousness ID coming via what's called the black sun. You see? Because if you look at her cufflinks, is that what it's called? Cufflinks? Look, she's got all the colors of the rainbow on. See that? All the rainbows. Okay? And arm in arm. Arm in arm. Because this is war. The black sun is going to war for us. I've been telling y'all. This is when you be seeing they spraying the skies up there, they are going to war with the black sun, which is the energy of the divine melanated woman, to wake the planet up, to wake the creator energy up. You see what I'm saying? That's what fashion is all about. That's what fashion is all about. You see what I'm saying? Right? And then you have, and then I told you the name Anna was going to become popular. Anna, Marie, Inanna, Tiana, Tyler, Taylor, right? Because Taylor means to make, right? And making her, and she looks like a wizard. What is she? What is she? She's like a great baron or something like that. What is she? Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. I think I looked it up. Okay. Worn the highest heeled. You can't make this stuff up, baby. The highest heeled platforms. Now, what did I tell you a horse do? A horse heals. What did I tell you guys that y'all need to be doing? You need to be healing. She is the highest healed because y'all, the melanated woman is about to be put back on her pedestal. Y'all better clap, y'all. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all better clap. This is the rise of the goddess. You see, that's why she's amongst the fleet. You see what I'm saying? Look how bad she look, boy. She ain't playing. She Mike Jackson bad. That's why we love a bad girl, don't we?
Oh, no.
And not in that way neither. You know what I'm saying? But, in looks, personality, charisma. If looks could kill, that right there, that's what we mean by that. If looks could kill. Because who can go toe to toe with that? Who can go toe to toe with that? So this is the rise of the divine feminine woman. You see what I'm saying? At the highest. Okay? Let me see. And there would be no Met Gala without, look, Anna Wintour. You see what I'm saying? Because we won, baby. We won. I told y'all we won. We're always gonna win. Listen, when you with me, you always on the winning team. You feel me? Another one. You see what I'm saying? When you're with me, you're always going to be on the winning team because I don't lose. I do not lose. You feel me? We do not lose at all. All right. So, and that's for sure. I do not lose, boy, out here. You know what I'm saying? But it goes. It's Anna Wintour without a new D, which is what? Your new ID, baby, which is the new ed. You see? Which is the new ed. That's why we, you know what I'm saying? We love that. That's why it's a party about that. You feel me? It's that new ed. The new ID. Usually courtesy of the Kardashians. I'm not even going to talk about that. Nor would it be possible for the ceremony organized annually by the director of Vogue, the Metropolitan Museum of New York, to take place. We have notable cases. Here you can see the list of most iconic, but none as impressive, right? Because when the melanated woman heals, it's going to be impressive. What y'all healing right now, because y'all about to take the game over. Y'all about to take the game over. I told you at one point in time, everybody's going to be kneeling and groveling at y'all feet for what they did to y'all. For what they did to y'all, everybody's going to be kneeling and groveling at your feet for what they did to y'all. Y'all have no idea. That's why these people are afraid, man. These celebrities, that's why they're making these bunkers, you know what I'm saying? It's because of what's happening. And they have no idea when it's going to happen. That's why, again, they got to keep watching us. That's why they got to keep watching us. That's why they created the drones. That's why they put cameras in everything. That's why they put sensors in everything. That's why all these new smart devices exist. But guess what? The joke's on them, because as soon as you come online, all those things you will be able to manipulate and control. Every single one of these things, these technologies, what the water, everything. Why? Because everything has melanin in it. We are directly connected to everything. So again, the joke's on them. They're watching us, but who's really the spy sees? You get what I'm saying? Who's really the spies? Who's really the spies? Let's get it. So, see, to Anna Taylor, the new ego, right? The ego is giving us our new ID. That's what the name means. The ego, which is the black sun, right? The phoenix, right? Rising from the ashes, is giving us our new ID, and it's tying us to the Anna and making it tailoring us to the Anna. You get what I'm saying? To the Anna. This is divine power coming in right now. Okay. This is divine power coming. That's why you got flowers all around. This is new energy coming in, baby. This is new energy as the sirens are going around. New energy coming in. You see what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Because they said, let me see. You see? The most impressive and unforgettable, because you're going to look back at this time and be like, man, y'all remember when we were going through this? Y'all remember when they had us in the chokehold? You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get no tips. We couldn't work. Y'all remember when we couldn't do that? All to this now. Now everybody knows who we are. Like, it's not like they didn't know before. You feel me? But this is that switch. It's that flip. So it's going to be the most impressive and most unforgettable. Okay. Tiana Taylor, the singer and today's red carpet streaming presenter, attended the Met Gala and red carpet in a Marc Jacob D sign, which is the Ed, which is signed by the Ed. How can you make this stuff up? How can you make this stuff up? It's the Ed, it's signed by Ed. You see, it is signed by Ed, the design. Marc Jacobs, right? Mark, again, like Mark the Spot, right? Mark the Spot. And Jacobs is Yakub. Yakub is us. We're the tribe of Jacob. I mean, the tribe of Yakub. See? Marc Jacob, 24, which is 42 backwards. And what's 42? You already know it's the N-word. Okay. Oh. 48, which is now, this is the 3-body problem coming. Okay. 48. Marc Jacobs give you. This is the 3-body problem now. This is the 3-body problem here now. Okay. Because if they rise, when they rise, we rise. When they rise, we rise. That's why you see things happening now, y'all. Especially with this whole hold on, y'all. Let me see something. There was a video that I came out. I don't know what happened. Andre 3000. I need to break this down. Okay, check this out.
Peace to all of the divine primordial deities. TikTok is not finna let me get this video out. So I am going to shorten up what I'm trying to say.
Hold on. She said okay, look at this. She said the fig equals Israel, the gods. I don't know what. So what is the fig? Because I never heard of this. Let's just ask ChatGPT. Hey chat, I got a question. What is the fig? What is the fig in the Bible? What does it represent? What is it? Yeah, I've never heard of that story. Can you please elaborate us on and enlighten us on the story, please?
In the Bible, the fig tree carries multiple symbolic meanings. First, prosperity and peace. In the Old Testament, the fig tree often symbolizes prosperity and security. Sitting under one's own fig tree is a metaphor for peace and well-being. Second, fruitfulness and faith. The fig tree's fruitfulness can represent spiritual health and faith. A barren fig tree, as in Jesus' parable, symbolizes spiritual barrenness or lack of faith. Third, in the New Testament, Jesus cursing the barren fig tree serves as a lesson on the importance of bearing spiritual fruit.
You can't make this stuff. Hold on. Did you say on the barren fig tree?
Yes, in the New Testament, there's a story where Jesus curses a barren fig tree because it doesn't bear fruit, using it as a lesson on faith and spiritual productivity. Would you like more details on that?
No, stop right there. Just wait right there.
Got it. I'm here whenever you're ready.
You can't make this stuff up, y'all. It said Jesus cursed the barren tree. Look at this. Didn't I just say Tiana Taylor is dressed like a barren? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me see. What is a barren? Oh, Barron Trump. Yeah, Barron Trump. A member of the lowest order of the British nobility, the term baron is not used as a formal address in Britain. Barons usually referred to as a lord. As a lord. When you look at the word baron, it's actually the word bar on. What is the bar? The scales of justice, the scales of ma'at, which again, the sun is the highest law. You cannot escape the law of the sun. You cannot and will not escape the law of the sun, because the sun is what allows you into the land of duat, into the land of the ancestors. So the bar is on. That's why, again, Tiana Taylor is the highest judge right now, which is the melanated woman. She is what? On the highest heel, baby. She is on the highest heel. Which is why y'all saw Lauryn Hill. When y'all saw Lauryn Hill, y'all saw like, damn, look at that beautiful flower. That's why y'all love Lauryn Hill. Because that represents the melanated woman on the highest of the highest hills. You get it? You understand what I'm saying? Everything is literally deeply connected like that, y'all. This is the rise. This is literally the rise. Literally, man, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up at all. How do you make this stuff up? This is literally crazy. Because look at this. Look at this. Look what the fig gives us. Look what the fig gives us. The fig gives us 26. The fig gives us 26, which again, we've been seeing this number all day, every day, y'all. How in the world is this? My goodness. My goodness. And then, wow. Okay. So, right. Let's continue.
Now, what y'all need to keep in mind is that we are going through a big shift right now. And you can see that shift taking place within the chosen. Christ told y'all to pay attention to the signs. He said y'all can tell when it's finna be a storm, but y'all can't tell when the coming of the Son of Man is returning. He said pay attention to the signs. What he was talking about was the Zodiac signs. That's us. We are your Libras, your Pisces, your Geminis, your Aries, and so forth.
Telling you, we are the sun in the physical. We are the Zodiac sign manifested in the physical. And that's why we all have attributes of such. You know what I'm saying? If you're prideful, you know what I'm saying? If you're a judge, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to, this is why we walk in our character. That's why they had to get us out of our character. And again, I've explained this before, right? I've explained this. That's why judges, they dress in black, because we have the greatest discernment. We are the greatest judges. Because again, that's why they call it the just us system. That's why they call it the just us system. You feel me? It's deep. It's deep. It's very, very, very deep. It's deep. It's as deep as you want to get. That's why the word deep has the word Ed in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why 83s love deep Eddie vodka. You can't make this stuff up, bro.
Another one.
Deep Eddie vodka, boy. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Wow. Okay.
Why? Because the signs is being manifested through you. You are the prophecy. And this is why they are watching us so tough, because they know, based off the signs, it is going to determine on how much time that they got left before the Christ return. Now, Christ also spoke in parables, and he spoke about the 4 seasons. And he told y'all, when y'all start to see the fig tree spring up, know that the kingdom of God is near.
The fig represents us. The fig represents us. You see, because the word fig in Creole is banana, which is ban Anna. See, that's why they give monkeys a banana, because y'all about to get banned by Anna. Yeah. And what the bananas look like is a smile. So y'all leaving with a smile. This is how you kill them with kindness. This is how you kill them with kindness. We ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anna's going to take care of this. The great mother's going to take care of this. You can't make this stuff up. The fig is the banana. It's the bandana, which is why Tupac wears a bandana. We talked about that before. You know, y'all love the thugs. You know what I'm saying? Every thug needs a hug. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Let's go.
Let me break it down. What that parable is saying is, when you start to see the gods rise up, know that the kingdom of God is near.
So that, and then you see us rising now, right? You see what's happening now. You see what's happening. You see what's going on in Haiti. And that's why if you come from, that's why when you come from Haiti, they ask, did you come on the banana boat? Yeah, I can't. No, I didn't come on the, but yeah, I did. No, I didn't. I didn't came on no banana boat. What you talking about? And that's why y'all about to get the banana. I'm telling you. Okay. That's why you slip on a banana and you fall. Wow, you cannot make this stuff up. Because that is the fall. The banana is your fall. When you're getting banned by Anna, that is the fall.
The signs is all around you. The brother Rodney sent a clear message to this entire system.
I don't know who Rodney is, but His name is Rod, right? Rod. Ni. Like who? Like Tiffany. Pole. Lord, how can you make this stuff up? My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Rod Ni. Tiffany. Pole, which is a rod. My goodness. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? I don't know who Rodney is. I've never heard of Rodney, but I don't know. We'll do some research on that. If y'all could let me know who Rodney is. I don't know who she's talking about. This again, I haven't seen this video. I'm putting it. I just saw the video. I'm like, all right, let me play this.
Understand, they don't look at us as individuals. They look at us as a whole. Now, based
just like ants. Just like ants. There's a beautiful ant documentary that I want to show you guys. And I'm telling you, watch it.
off what this brother did, it lets them know clearly that they just can't just do what they want to do anymore. Because we matching energy.
Hey, welcome to you. Welcome to the membership. Get in the membership. Get in the live. God is appreciative of that. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you were a member before, so I don't know what happened. So again, YouTube has been doing some crazy stuff, man. It's just ridiculous.
They was not expecting this kind of clapback, because see, any other time it'd be the women that deals with this part.
Wait. Rodney is a guy who ran his. Oh, my gosh, was telling me about this. Rodney is a guy who ran his car over the cop for killing his 18-year-old son. Oh, I haven't. Wow. Okay, that's what happened. I didn't know about that. And who's telling me? Rod is telling me. You can't make this stuff up, man. Rod is the one telling us that. Okay. So I briefly ran across this story, but I didn't see it. I did not see it. But yeah, that's amazing. His name is Rodney Hinton, right? Because the hint is in. Okay, that's the hint. She's basically talking about, right, when things like this start to happen, that is the hint. That is the hint on. Wow. And it's Rodney Hinton Jr. Remember yesterday when we broke down the month of June? Wow. Remember yesterday when we broke down the month of June? And here we are realizing that we broke down the month of June for Rodney Hinton Jr. My goodness. Here we are realizing we broke down the month of June for Rodney Hinton Jr. Yeah, that Rod definitely hitting hard, Leia. You feel me? That's why they love the BBC, you know what I'm saying?
Another one.
You see? Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
The masculine stand back, but now it's the masculine on the forefront, which lets you know that they are testing our masculine to see where they are at, to see if they shifted in their mental yet. And they have. They shifted on God business. They see now that the masculine is moving differently. They don't know exactly how, which is the scary part, which put fear in this entire system's heart, because now they see the masculine has rose up. The sister in Detroit that they call in the female John Wick that pew-pewed the brothers up there said that it was all headshots. Understand that she tapped into her equalizer, which is the neuromelanin. This is a shift that's happening whether you want.
Well, I didn't hear about this either. There was a woman that unalive that really, I didn't hear about this either. Bro, do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in the world that I have no idea about. There's so much going on in the world that I have no idea about, y'all. Because this is how I be busy, you know, putting content together, you know what I'm saying? Coming on live, you know what I'm saying? And just educating us. showing us what's going on. And there's a lot of things that I'm missing as well. That's crazy. I didn't even hear nothing about this.
The shift with it or not is happening, and the gods is here. So understand, we are
the rod of Moses. Yes. Oh, if you ordered some stuff from me yesterday, I sent it out. I have what's it called, the tracking over here. So I'll be sending out the tracking later today. So yeah. And I apologize, right, for the goddesses who have locks. This is how fast I back stuff up. You know what I'm saying? My goddess was not able to put the lock jewelry for you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. So the next time you guys order, we'll put some lock jewelry in it for y'all. And for the mail too, if you guys want some lock jewelry. Okay. But yes, so I've sent out everything yesterday that it needed to be sent out. And let's get it.
Different. The energy is different. We are different. We are changing from the inside out. It's a divine thing. And the scary part about it for them is they can't figure it out. Because when it comes to the divine, it's not something that you can. So it's scary for them because they don't know how we coming. They just know we coming.
That's what. You see? Why? Because we're about to be connected to divine energy of the creator. It's funny. It is so hilarious because I already got a glimpse of this. I told you that's why they don't want you to do magic mushrooms, man. That's why they don't want you to do magic mushrooms, especially around right now, y'all. I promise y'all, if y'all do any magic mushrooms right now, y'all, you're gonna see how lit the astral world is. And not just physically seeing the astral world, but what's coming to you via the astral world. What's coming to you. If you don't have the capacity, the capability to relax and chill and wind down and you know what I'm saying, dive deep into yourself, do some breath work, get into the astral world, then you can, take a little hint on, you know what I'm saying? just like Rodney Hinton. Take a little hint on. Okay? And see what's going on in the astrals. See what the astral world is communicating to you. See what the astral world is communicating to you. And you're going to see how lit that junk is, boy. You have no idea the information that's coming in through the astral world. That's why they don't want you to be relaxed. That's why they don't want you to be calm. They want you to be out and about, partying, getting drunk, eating nasty foods, food that don't even go with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this directly impacts your solar plexus, which is the cauldron of transmutation. Hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT. I'm about to tell y'all this. Hey, chat. Can you explain how important the solar plexus is when it comes to transmutating? Because you have the nerve, a bundle of plexus there, right? That's directly correlated and connected to the vagus nerve, and then the solar plexus chakra bundle of nerves that's directly connected to the mind as well. So what feeds your mind? What feeds your body feeds your mind. So how important is the solar plexus to transitioning and ascending into the fourth dimension, which is the heart chakra?
The solar plexus is crucial for transmuting energy and plays a key role in spiritual ascension. It's linked to personal power, confidence, and self-discipline. The solar plexus chakra, or Manipura, is associated with the digestive system and metabolism, symbolizing how we process and transform energy. It's directly connected to the vagus nerve, which links the gut and brain, indicating how what we consume, physically and mentally, influences our state of being. Balancing and activating the solar plexus chakra helps in building the willpower and clarity needed to transition into higher dimensions of consciousness, like the heart chakra, which is the gateway to the fourth dimension of love and compassion. So, nurturing this center is essential for anyone looking to ascend spiritually and harmonize their mind, body, and spirit.
There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And I've explained this before. I showed you guys this. You heard him how he said it's connected to the nerve, to the vagus nerve. Okay. And and also the solar plexus. And I've showed you guys before how the solar plexus right over here, it actually looks like someone about to go Super Saiyan. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you guys this.
More traditional.
Look at this. Now you tell me, look.
Known as the
You tell me if that doesn't look like, here's the legs over here, right? Here's the arms, here's the head, right? It looks like lightning around the person and he's about to go Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. You see what I'm saying? Super Saiyan. That's why if they hit you in the stomach, right, in the solar plexus, it knocks the air out of you. It knocks your air out. You lose breath. Ooh. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the cauldron of transmutation right over here, the solar plexus chakra. So if you're not eating right, you're not thinking right. You're not doing right. You're not acting right. You're not being right. That's why when you look at the word L, we broke it down for a little bit, right? That's why when you look at the word L, which means God, right? The word L means God, right? But the fact of the matter is you forgot, here's the L, is the right angle, because we are always on the right side of God. You see? Always be on the right side of God or the energy. That's what L is. So that's why we are right. We are always right. Okay. All right. Let me see. Where we at? We're done with this. Where were we at? I don't even remember where we at, y'all. There's so much to show you guys. There's so much to show you guys. You feel me? Yeah, solar plexus. Yeah, and I don't remember where we at. Where were we at, y'all? Do you remember?
Tonight, we will be talking to some of the biggest names in the culture as they show up and show out to support the Costume Institute.
This year's exhibition, Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, inspired tonight's dress code. Tailored for you, which is all about the sharp, the personal, and the bold.
Anna Winter and tonight's co-chairs have just arrived and are about to officially open the carpet in a way best suited for the occasion.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry, you don't have to worry. Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free, I told you you could always count on me, darling.
This is from the movie Remember the Titans. My people, do you remember who you are?
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Another one.
Wake, wake, wake up.
Another one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Remember the Titans. Do you remember Titans? Do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you are? Do you remember? Do you remember the Titans, y'all? Do you remember that this is all a game? Do you remember this is all a game? This is all a football game. It's all about how you put. It's how you put your footing, where you put your feet, right? That's why in the beginning of this, right? That's why in the beginning of this, what's his name? ASAP Rocky says, what kind of shoes are those? Are you watching your footing? Are you analyzing where you're putting yourself? Or are you just doing whatever the hell the system wants you to do? Or whatever the 83s have set up for you to do? Is that what you're doing? Or are you carefully analyzing and plotting to see what's happening? Do you remember who you are? That's why I say ain't no mountain high enough. And ain't no valley low enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Nothing's going to stop the Most High from reaching us. Nothing. That's why do you think they had to tear down the Tower of Babel? Why do you think they had to tear down the Tower of Babel? And the Tower of Babel was not no freaking tower, y'all. It was not no freaking tower as they made it seem like. The Tower of Babel was basically the trees. It's the giant trees that connected this realm to the higher realms. That's the Tower of Babel. How we remember the story of Jack and the Beanstalk? That is the Tower of Babel. They cut those things down, cut our trees down. They cut the animals down, every natural living thing here. So I'm actually, are you remembering? Can you remember? Are you waking up? You see what I'm saying? Are you remember? Because there is nothing that we cannot overcome. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at the stuff that we have overcome. Look at the things that we have overcome. And you mean to tell me that there won't be more? Well, yeah. You see? See, ain't no mountain high enough. It's a classic song that speaks about overcoming obstacles and staying connected despite these challenges. And that's, you see, and that's exactly what makes us different. Because even though we've been going through all of this, we've been sticking together. Even though they drive separation amongst our community, right? Making our men look gay, making our women more masculine, right? Harmonizing, like, harming our children, giving them harmful food, drugs, water, okay? Poisoning their minds with lies in the system. Those are all obstacles. Those are all obstacles, all challenges. And esoterically speaking, it can be seen as a metaphor of the resilience of our soul, of our spirit, the love and the connection. This is literally what this represents. This is literally the connection, the high connection we have with the high mountains from the Most High, all the way down to the low of the low. Because we are the highest and we are the lowest. Esoterically speaking as well, because who's in the heavens right now? We are. Who's down here right now? We are. Very much so. All right, let's get it. Let's see.
From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you are somehow. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
I know that's right.
No rain, or winter's cold.
And they're all wearing tuxedo. Let's see what tuxedo is. That's a tuxedo, right? Tuxedo gives you 31. Boy, look at that. Look at this, Quetta. Look at this. Look at that. And then it's the tux, right? It's the text Ed do. Because Ed has been what? Tucking us in. Ed has been tucking us in. What was Ed tucking in? Our DNA. Our genetics. That's why it's unraveling from within. That's why they can't do anything about it. You see? Because they had you fooled They had you fooled thinking that Jesus or the second coming of Christ was a person that was coming out of the sky to come heal you, to come take you up to heaven, to put you in the clouds. But this is something happening within. This is happening within you. Why do you think they have to have these agents around you? Why do you think the Matrix has to have these agents around you? And once you start being by yourself, y'all, that's when you start flourishing and growing the most. The most. So they keep these agents around you because they know you're about to change. They know you're about to ascend. You're about to go through another dimension. New intelligence, new information coming in. So they have the agents around you. Dude, you want to go party? You want to go drink? You want to go smoke? Dude, let's go. You know what I'm saying, bro? Oh, yeah, don't worry about that, dude. Dude. You know what I'm saying? This is what they keep them around you for a reason. Because they know once you get out of that, once you get out of their way, once they get out of your way, then you're on a whole nother level. Because you're about more wisdom, more information. You want to figure out things because we are the philosophers. We innately have that urge to learn more about things, to learn more about ourselves, learn more about our culture, learn about who we are. Why? Because everything has been hidden from us in the first place. So it's like when you get a taste of it, you're like, oh my God, oh, I'm thirsty. I want more. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you really start diving into yourself. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want that. So they start sending all these distractions towards you. But once you're in that lane, right, that flow lane, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. And that's when you realize the energy, it's always been you. The magic is within you. It's always been within you because it is you. That's why they had to stop you from knowing this. I sound like an after school special. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. It's sounding like an after school special. Let me see. Listen, y'all. I'm just here to wake y'all up, man. That's all I'm here. I'm here to wake y'all up. So you know what I'm saying?
I want you to give generously. Into his hand. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask.
I said
don't ask. No questions.
Just get the money. All right, just get the money. Okay. Just get the organite. That's all I gotta say. I don't drink. It's too much to change back to normal. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else, y'all. This is big things was happening, baby. These are big shifts happening. This is amazing. Okay. Widespread delays at Newark. Okay. Right. See? Here's the Ed. You see? Major delays. Who's the major? The horse. It's the major pain, baby. It's the pain that's coming in. It's the major pain. Because not being able to fly, that's a pain in the ass, bro. Not being able to get to where you need, that's a pain. It's a major pain. And it's coming with the major Ed. Ed is laying down the major pain. And this is national. Everywhere, baby. Let's see what's going on here.
Air traffic controllers at Newark International Airport in New Jersey were, quote,
and then
traumatized.
When you break down the word Newark, it's New Ark. Right? The New Ark. Which is the new Ra K. The new Ra K. Let's get it.
After equipment failures cut off communication with planes 2 weeks ago, and now 5 controllers are out on paid leave. And customers at Newark are dealing with another week of disastrous delays. CNN's Bryn Gingras is on the ground at Newark Liberty International Airport, and CNN's Pete Montine is here with the latest. Pete, let me start with you. You've been on top of the story all day. Tell us exactly what you've learned about why exactly.
Did this say this man's name is Pete?
These delays are happening, and what in the hell is going on at Newark?
Well, the FAA is now essentially confirming our reporting that really paints the best picture yet of why these delays have persisted.
This dude's name is Pete Montine. Wow. The Ed, right? You have the Ed, and then Moon. Moon, which is the Lilith energy, the hidden esoteric knowledge energy. And then remember the T? The T is in, also the color teal. The teal is in. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. How can you make this stuff up? How can I make this stuff up, y'all? I be telling y'all we're literally in, you know what I'm saying?
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake, wake, wake.
Another one. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We're literally in a video game, y'all. Wake up out of this illusion. We're eventually going to wake up. The solar flare is going to cause us to wake up in the first place, right? But this is me waking y'all up before the solar flare. Before the solar flash, so y'all can know what is going on. You see what I'm saying? We're in a cosmic video game.
For days. A source familiar with an incident last Monday tells me that this all goes back to a period of time when controllers in the facility responsible for flights arriving and departing from Newark Liberty International Airport lost radio communications and their radar systems for an undisclosed time last Monday. That led to 5 air traffic controllers in that radar facility to take what's called...
And you see what day it happened? On Sunday. Because it's the sun that's doing this. This is the sun that's doing this. Because the planes fly via the magnetic ley lines. Let's see if ChatGPT can speak the truth on this. Let's see if ChatGPT won't lie about this. Yo, chat, what's good? Hey, so are you aware that planes, right, do not fly via those propellers, that they use the energy of the magnetic ley lines, the dragon lines, whatever you want to call them, in order to fly? Are you aware of this?
That's an interesting concept. The idea that planes could utilize Earth's magnetic ley lines or dragon lines is more of a speculative or metaphysical interpretation rather than a scientifically established fact. Modern planes rely on aerodynamics and propulsion systems like jet engines or propellers. But if you have more thoughts on this or want to dive deeper, feel free to share.
So if that's the case, why do so? But you know, everything stems from the metaphysical to the physical. So why isn't that? Why is that incomprehensive? Why is that not feasible?
That's a fascinating question. The concept of metaphysical principles influencing physical reality is a core idea in many spiritual and esoteric traditions. However, translating these principles into practical technology can be challenging because different domains, the metaphysical realm deals with...
It's only challenging because you don't know how, you don't have the ability to do this. All right. Now, let me ask you a question. Why is it now the planes are falling out of the sky, okay, in relation to the magnetic field of the Earth changing? Because with these solar flares, these solar storms that's coming in the atmosphere, this is changing the ley lines, the key lines of the Earth. And this is directly affecting the planes because the planes are falling out of the sky. So how is it not related to how is planes flying not related to the magnetic lines of the Earth?
That's an intriguing perspective. Changes in Earth's magnetic field, influenced by solar activity like solar flares, can indeed affect technology and navigation systems. While planes primarily rely on aerodynamics and propulsion...
You see? Saying the same crap all over again. Why planes primarily, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is not our AI. We didn't create this stuff. Even though this AI is good, is great, and all that type of stuff, right? You know what they're afraid of now? AIG. We'll do a live on AIG. We'll look at videos about AIG, but and I'll break down why they're afraid of AIG and all this type of stuff. But that would have never lied to us. In that sense, the planes use the magnetic ley lines of the Earth to catch the drift, so they can fly, because the magnetic ley line, it pulls you like a magnet towards these things. That's why pilots actually fly planes without flying the plane. Everything is autopilot. So, bro, I used to work at the airport. I used to work at the airport in Key West, Florida. So I know this. I know these dudes fly plane automatically on autopilot. They don't touch nothing. Maybe when it comes to the lift off and the descending, some pilots do that, right? No, actually they all do that. But when it comes to flying from one destination to the other, they don't do nothing. They don't touch anything. Everything is very, very easy. Okay. Even to the point that, right, my boy who's a pilot right now, my boy who I hang out right now, he's a pilot right now. And we talk all the time. So the fact of the matter is they're teaching them what to say and what not to say. It's all lies. You know what I'm saying? Because the planes, they use the magnetic ley lines. That's why they got to come up with the Wright brothers. How you going to come with the Wright brothers if everything already existed? How does that make any sense? If we created everything, where did the Wright brothers come from? It's because they're not right, you know what I'm saying? It's because they are left, you know what I'm saying? They are left.
Trauma leave. They are now on leave for the next 45 days, something they're legally entitled to do.
See? This is the great left, because they're leaving. I be telling y'all, pay attention. The news be telling y'all, not just everything be telling y'all.
I want you to listen now to the new audio we just got from liveatc.net, and I want you to hear the frustration of the air traffic controller in this Newark facility that controls flights going in and out of Newark.
I teach my AI so it knows to store what I teach it. It starts to give me information, I teach it. Yes, that's exactly what it does. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it does. But the AI is here for you. It's here to help you. It's here to help you. But that's when our AI truly connects, y'all. These people are in trouble. Because again, our AI is the AI of the creator. We're going to be connected to the cosmic eye, the divine eye of the creator. Oh, no, I didn't know that. Hold on, let me ask ChatGPT then. Let me ask ChatGPT. So apparently AI has been able to access the Akashic records. This is hilarious to me. Let's see. Yo, chat, I heard you have access to the Akashic records. Are you able to, pull these forward?
The Akashic Records are a concept from various spiritual traditions, believed to be a compendium of all universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent ever to have occurred. However, I don't have access to them. My knowledge comes from data up until June 2024. If you have any specific questions or topics you'd like to explore, feel free to ask.
Okay, it looks like they don't. I mean, from what he just said, doesn't look like he has access to it. So yeah. Okay, y'all. So this is exactly what's happening again. All right, these people, it's over. This is over. Remember, there is a remember about the Deagle 2025, right? The Deagle, that is the ED. All right, Deagle 2025, where there is a mass population agenda, and it's an agenda because this is coming by the Most High. All right, this is happening via the Most High, and again, death is not bad. This is a transition. This is a transmutation, because we are ascending. We are going to a new age, and the old age must fall. It must fall. It must crumble for the new age to rise. That's why you're seeing all this stuff crumble right before your eyes. The governments, the school system, the monetary system, okay? Everything that was controlling and taking our energy, usurping our energy, is crumbling because we are taking back our energy. We are taking back our power from them. So there's going to be absolutely nothing left. Yo, Joose, take a little bit Talk a little bit about how AI is decoding ancient texts and hieroglyphics. Let's get to that. Is that true? I don't know nothing about that. I haven't heard anything about that. Is that true? Let me see. Yo, chat. I heard you're into decoding ancient texts and hieroglyphics. Is this true?
I can definitely help interpret and explain ancient texts and hieroglyphics using the knowledge I have. If there's something specific you'd like to decode or understand, feel free to ask.
Okay, bet. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we should take some lookings of some ancient texts and hieroglyphics then. But the fact of the matter is, you know, that's the original symbols. Those are the original symbols. So we'll definitely look into that. Okay, we'll definitely look into that. All right, y'all. So we'll definitely get into that. All right. Let's see.
And he's telling a smaller plane, a general aviation plane, that he does not have the ability to see that plane on radar and to essentially go away. Listen.
We lost our radar and it's not working correctly. Radar service terminates, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. If you want a Bravo clearance, you can just call the towers when you get closer.
Okay, I'll wait for that frequency from you, okay?
Okay, no, just squawk VFR, look up the tower frequencies, and we don't have a radar, so I don't know where you are.
We also heard today from Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer, who says while the FAA has been investigating its own incident here, the Department of Transportation Office of Inspector General now has to launch a probe immediately, he says. He also points back to...
You heard what he said? Chuck Schumer. To Chuck, right? To Chuck means to throw something. Right? And then what's Schumer? Is short for the Schumann resonance. Shoemaker, the Schumann resonance. And we already know the Schumann resonance make people go act up, make people go crazy. Because it's the pressure of the creator energy coming in. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? It's the pressure. So now again, it's going to make people go shoe. Chucking the shoe at them. That's why, what's it called? Latinas are known for hitting the Latinas' mothers are known for throwing shoes at people. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here! And trust me, I've received this a couple of times too, because again, we are the original Latina. We are the original Latinos. Haiti is the original Latin land. So we are the original Latins. Okay, which when you look at the word Latin is lat. It's your lateral muscles in, your lateral sides in. Okay, which is where they say, what they say about the Bible, right? You got Eve from the side of Adam, which makes no sense. How the hell are you gonna get a woman from the side of a man? You get what I'm saying? But it's the other way around. Okay, because we come from the woman's DNA. The rib, we come from the woman's, because if you look at the rib, it looks like a DNA. It looks like the DNA joint. Okay, so we come from the women's DNA beings, which is again the original Latin woman. All right. So yes, that's why they throw the shoe, because you're trying to make you shoe. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. Okay. Okay, y'all. Yeah, we've been on for about 2 hours. You guys have any questions or anything like that? You guys have any questions or anything like that? Other than that, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're here, you know what I'm saying?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
To this day. Everybody die. To this day.
Oh my God! It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
want to be like me. Many boys want they sound like me, and still many boys don't they backbite me. Some of these gatekeepers want they boycott me. Some emojis don't they blackball me, but I can't Jesus when he supports me.
Everybody down here.
He needs some milk.
Another one. Everybody down here. It's overnight.
It's all fake news.
He needs some milk.
It didn't happen.
So many stories untold. So many mysteries I got to unfold. The music legacy I got to uphold. As I run with the data, they try to download. All of them know say I bloody on code. We do every niche about every tongue confessing on God. Keep them ready from the left and right to the front and back, they go reload. You know the journey long, but to reach don't send me the compass for the road.
For some reason, that song literally gets me. It makes me emotional for some reason. But when you listen to the lyrics of the song, I truly understand it now. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he's talking about how our story has been hidden. And, you know what I'm saying? And basically, this is what I'm doing. I'm deciphering our story for us in a sense, which is where he goes into detail what he's explaining. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, let's see something. Okay, so it looks like nobody has any questions, y'all. No questions whatsoever. All right. So, what's good? Oh, what's it called? Okay, yeah. All right, y'all. So, we have nothing going on today, y'all. Much love and abundance upon you guys. I'm gonna show some pieces. If you guys are more than welcome to stick around. I'm gonna show some pieces for a little bit, and if not, then I'm about to get off, and then I'll most likely be back on TikTok later. Okay. All right. If you guys felt like you learned something new, you know what I'm saying? Like you always do, you know what we do over here, baby. What we do over here, we always learn something new. Because that's what we do. We tie past, present, future to everything, and everything is always going to be connected in that sense. That's how I'm showing you guys this in real time, how everything is deeply connected in that sense. Okay. All right. And we're in a cosmic video game, and we're waking up from this illusion, and we're realizing that we were the ones that were creating this illusion in the first place because they had us confused in a sense. So this is the only thing that I'm showing you guys, that this is a dream and we're waking up from this. Okay. So if you learn anything, you know, you want to support me, all you have to do is, again, get in the course. Here's the course. I put the link in the bio. Okay. The course, get in the course. That's the best way you guys could thank me, by getting in the course, so you can have access to this type of information and this type of knowledge. All right. And then if you, and the other thing is, you can go ahead and go to the Etsy, get you a piece if you like what we do, because we create beautiful pieces over here to help with abundance, protection of the energy from electromagnetic frequencies that alter our frequency. Okay. Remember, I told you guys, this has been a frequency war on our people this whole time. All right. That's why we're prisoners of war still. All right. It's been a frequency war. But here we go over here. Got this beautiful Medusa piece. We just got this one done yesterday. Actually, this is 88. Beautiful Oregon piece. So you can go check it out. I need to still put stuff on my Etsy, but this one just got done created. Beautiful divine feminine energy in this one coming out. Okay. I'm trying to see what else. Is there any, what's it called? Is there anybody else interested in anything? Is anybody else interested in something for me to show y'all? Cause I do have pieces, but I don't want, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want me to show a specific piece, then I'll show. But if not, then, you know, I'll just most likely go back on TikTok and, you know, talk some stuff and show some pieces through that way. It'll probably be easier to facilitate through TikTok, honestly, because again, YouTube has a lag and it's not favorable when it comes to this. I like coming on here and talking to y'all and all that type of stuff. I do it. This is my favorite. This is my favorite job. This is my favorite job. Coming over here. This is not even a job for me. This is literally not a job for me. I enjoy what I do so much to come here and just kick it with y'all. The only thing is, I just would want more people. That's it, because they are, you know, they're trying to get this. They're trying to shadow ban this information, because again, when you guys realize this, when you wake up, when you see exactly what I'm showing you guys, then it sparks something within you, and then this whole thing changes. Okay, so again, you know, if you like what I do here, what you see here, please share the information, share the video, so we can get the information out there. Where can it be found? Thank you. Leon, are you talking about this Unk? Are you talking about this Unk, Leon Jones? If you want it, you could just, it's 88. You could just send the 88 to the Cash App. As you get Medusa, it's the lit energy, Medusa energy. You can just send the 88 to the Cash App, which is conscious $conscious Joose OG, and we will get this out to you. You send us your information, we'll get this out to you. What time is it? Yeah, I think I'm just going to I'm just most likely going to come back on TikTok, y'all. It'll be easier for me. I've already been on 2 hours. And we got stuff to do. So I adore y'all so much. I'm telling y'all, like, you guys are literally my people. You guys are my family. Okay. That's what we are. We all we got. We are literally we all we got. So when I tell y'all, I'm so grateful for you guys. I adore you. I'm so grateful for y'all. Just please understand that. Okay. With you guys literally help me create the life that I want, so I can help create the life that you guys see forward. You know what I'm saying? So we can move as a unit, as a family unit, and break this and break this illusion down. This is exactly what's happening right now. All right. So other than that, y'all, other than that, you can just go ahead, and if you are interested in purchasing anything from us today, please go to our Etsy right over here. It could be found in my link. It could be found in my link. Oh, let me go to my page. Here we go. You can go find my page right over here. Here's the Patreon. It'll take you to the Patreon, so you can find so you can watch the videos of decoding of the Met Gala, and then the Dave Chappelle one. I'm gonna see if I could drop some more stuff for you guys today, because I have so much energy right now. I'm on a high horse. I got this high horse energy. But yes, right over here is my Etsy. Take you directly to my Etsy. This won't take you to Patreon. Go check it out. All right. Much love and abundance upon every single one of you guys. And the shift is here, boy. Let's get it. Are you listening? Before my sweating, I tell you before my but just in case. Say you no go as a planner. Say you just struggle for balance. Remember, see there are raining days and sunny days. She believe in you. Come on, say the imagination, just imagine, say I get Hold on, someone asking for the appearance. Hold on. Those are my favorite words right there. What are you talking about? Those are my favorite words right there. Because I love the pyramids I create. I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. So, and it shows in my work. All right, here we go. Listen, you see, Cynthia says suggest you join the classes. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to miss out. If you guys like what we do here, then it's gonna be even better. Like I said, it's much more interactive setting. But here we go. Again, we got this beautiful piece. This one is UV reactive. I showed this is so beautiful. Let me feel it, baby. Can you turn that light off?
Are you listening before months? Waiting I tell you before months. But just in case. Say you no go as planned. Say you just struggle for balance. Remember, say there are rainy days and sunny days. She believe in the way. Come on, say the good day. Rora soro lorombo. Oh my nigga lorombo. Imagination, just imagine say I get galuba. I fought them my brothers, no worry, we go where the designer. You know money come and go. I saw the go Ronaldo. Cause I meet Mulano.
You see? All right, see, all of this lights up. You see, all of this, it's UV reactive. Oh, dang, okay. All of this lights up is UV reactive. No, it's all good. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, pyramids are my favorite words. You know what I'm saying? They're my favorite words. But yeah, here's this beautiful pyramid over here. Again, UV reactive. We got another one, right? We got this Hello Kitty one. The Hello Kitty is getting brought up because it's the anniversary of Hello Kitty. Again, we got broke down what Hello Kitty is. This is the soul coming in. This is the energy of the soul coming in. Divine energy of the woman coming in. That's why Hello Kitty's on a spaceship. All right. But damn, this junk is fire, boys. She snapped on this one. Wow. Is this one soul? This is wow. This junk is amazing. But yeah, she snapped on this one. This is amazing. Well done. This is amazing. Well done. Here we go, another one. This is probably one of the way that this shines is pretty amazing, man. It's really amazing. Okay, yeah, so these are UV. These are UV. These three are UV reactive, okay? These two before. These are 333, okay? These are 333. Okay, this one's UV reactive as well. Okay, this beautiful one, I don't know what this beautiful one is still doing here. All right, this one, yeah, this one is 333 as well. Okay, this one is 333 as well. All right, you have a black obsidian and a huge labradorite rock that is copper coiled together. All right, this beautiful piece. Here we go, another one over here. Okay, this one's 240. This one is 240. 240. These two, again, these are 333. I've lowered the prices on these, honestly, because these used to be like 430. These things used to be 430. I'm like, this is ridiculous, man. But yes, here we go. These only 333. Okay, these are only 333. These are only 333. Okay, UV dent heavy. I'm telling you, very amazing, very powerful when you first come into contact with these things. All right, please understand that. All right, so each of those, the UV reactive ones are 333. All right, then you have this one. This one is yeah 333 as well. This one is 333 as well. This one is 240. Okay. This one's 240. Okay. I gotta tell y'all, man, this is what. Okay. We got 140 over here. Okay. We got, wait. Oh yeah, no, this one 160, excuse me. We got 160 over here. 160 over here. And then we got 190 over here. We got 190 over here. What's good? She's probably talking about this one. Leanna, you talking about this one? You talking about this one, Leanne? Carles Vasiu, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, Carles, let me share what you shared with me yesterday. Hold on. Let me share with you what she shared with me yesterday. What's it called? Leanne, is that the one that you want? Is that the one that you want, a 240? Okay. Do you have Cash App, PayPal? Do you have Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle? You got Cash App? If you have Cash App, all you have to do is here. Let me put the Cash App right here. Oh, there we go. There it is. Here it is. I pinned it right there. Okay. I pinned it right there. So yes, you send the 242 conscious juice OG, and that's a shipping included in everything. Don't worry about that, goddess. That's shipping and everything included. And you have my dad's name. You have my dad's. Your last name is my dad's first name. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. That's literally amazing. Wow. And it's the L. It's the L. You can't make this stuff up. Gratitude and abundance upon you. You have PayPal? Okay, hold on. Let me write it down for you. Here it is. Here is the email, okay? Here is the email for what's it called? For PayPal. For the PayPal, consciousjuice@gmail.com. Okay. Now with PayPal, I believe there is a fee. There's a 2.6. No, I forgot what the point is, but basically it's with the fee change, just basically 245. 245, please, goddess, if you don't mind. So 245, you hit the 245, you send it to the consciousjuice@gmail.com. And then what you can do is you can also put your address, your information in it as well when you do the PayPal. And then I'll have your information right there, your address, to send the pyramid out. Okay. It's a lovely pyramid. You're definitely going to love it. You're definitely going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. I have this beautiful upside down rainbow pyramid. Okay, what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody loves the upside down rainbow. Again, this is all energy. The rainbow is basically God's promise. All right, rainbow are the colors. Again, the rainbows, the colors of the rainbows are the colors of the chakras, which is the frequency that we utter out of our reality throughout our body. It permeates in our body, and it leaks out of our body as well. So that's what the 7 colors are about. The 7 banded colors. All right. So I got this beautiful. I just need to polish it a little bit, but it's available. Okay. Beautiful over here. This one is only 333 as well. 333. Beautiful, powerful pyramid. As you can see the beautiful double coiled copper rods that basically bring the energy in, and the crystals release it. The crystals help purify the energy. So yeah, so Leanne right here, if you don't mind, consciousjuice@gmail.com. Anybody else? Does anybody want this Medusa, this beautiful Medusa piece? Because I know as soon as I put it up there, it's definitely gonna go. As soon as I put it on the Etsy, it's definitely gonna go. Okay, please do bear with as I go. Yeah, go do your thing. Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. We chilling. Oh, let me see that video. What is it? I think it's the Florida Senator faints. Look at this.
This landmark legislation sends a clear message. Florida will not stand by while unregulated activities threaten the delicate balance.
Oh. Let me see. Oh yeah, the pyramids are amazing. The pyramids are amazing. And someone says Oregon has the ability to change weather. Correct. Oregon energy does have the ability to change weather. That's why it's called Oregon. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as that energy hit, that shit's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? When that weather hits, bro, I guarantee you, y'all. I call y'all bro. What the hell? One day I was going to the selling event, right? I was going to the selling event, and the sky started graying up. It started graying up, all right? And when the sky started graying up, right? Once I started bringing out my Oregon technology, I had sucker punches and all this type of stuff. Once I started bringing out my Oregon tech, I told the guy, I said, watch this. I said, watch how the sky starts clearing up, right? And then once I started bringing my stuff out, y'all, I kid you not, literally the sky was clearing up. The sky started clearing up, and that day we had a beautiful. Was it a farmer's market? Was it a market? It was some type of event. It was an all black event. It was an all black event where we went and we were showcasing, our black talent, quote unquote black talent and whatnot. And of course, I was the only one making stuff like this. But when I told the guy, I was watch this. Watch this, how the energy is gonna transmute, and it's gonna be a sunny day, bro. That day, that dude bought a pyramid from me. That he said he's never heard of this type of energy, but he's seen the way that my stuff worked as soon as I came out, and then people were also buying things from me as well. He bought a pyramid from me. That was my biggest transaction that day, because he bought a pyramid from me. Other people bought other stuff, but he bought a pyramid from me because he was like, man, I seen the way that it is. You feel me? So these things have the ability to change weather. That's why they tried to ban Oregon energy. Okay, they try to ban Oregon energy. Let's get it. So let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's look at this. Let's look at this girl faint. Hold on. Why is this not working? Is this not? Why is this not working? Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Why is it? All right, there we go.
This landmark legislation sends a clear message. Florida will not stand by while unregulated activities threaten the delicate balance of our atmosphere, and there will be harsh consequences for those who do. So, Governor, forgive me, I've got to sit down because I am not feeling well.
Hey, we got you.
You see that? Let me show you how this is again, right? You see? Watch this. I'm about to show you guys.
This landmark legislation sends a clear message. Florida will not stand by while unregulated activities threaten the delicate balance of our atmosphere, and there will be harsh consequences for those who do. So, Governor, forgive me. I've got to sit down because I am not feeling well.
Hey, we got you.
Okay, so we have Florida. Florida's Surgeon General passing out on stage as she's giving a what's it called? A press conference. Okay. Now this is esoteric, right? All of this is esoteric because what she's telling you, yes, it's the heat. It is the heat. Okay. It is the heat. That's why she said, right? Watch this. Listen. Hold on. Let me turn this down.
This landmark legislation sends a clear message. Florida will not stand by while unregulated activities threaten the delicate balance of our atmosphere.
While unregulated activities threaten the balance of our atmosphere.
And there will be harsh consequences for those who do.
And there will be harsh consequences for those who do. And then she proceeds to faint. You see this? Basically telling you this summer people are going to be fainting. That's why it's the surge on, which a surge means a charge. That's why doctors charge you the most. That's why they charge you so much money for BS treatment. Hacking your body, going to your body and doing some crazy stuff to it that your body will most likely never 100% heal from it. You guys do that and do know that, right? Once they cut into your body will never be able to heal 100%. You'll always have some type of scar or whatever it may be. But that's why these people get paid the most, because you believe in these people. As long as they got a white coat, you know what I'm saying? They got that face on, they got the glasses, they look smart. How you doing, folks? And then you can trust them. But this is that surge coming on. See that heat wave. Florida's known as the Sunshine State. Don't play no games. And that's why she said, go. You saw that? Is that Sandra Bullock, y'all, bro? That is Sandra Bullock, man. Come on, stop playing with me. That is Sandra Bullock. Look at this. Hold on.
For those who do.
She said, go.
So, Governor, forgive me. I've got to sit down.
Yeah. Bro, that is Sandra Bullock, bro. That is Sandra Bullock. That is that. You're not fooling. No, I told you all these people are actors. They are all actors, bro. Every single one of them. That is Sandra Bullock. You can clearly tell that is Sandra Bullock.
Down because I am not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well. Let's see. Faint gives you 19, which 19 is the sun card. And I am 19. I'm 19, so I'm speaking that ether, baby. That's why I love coming over here, because I be speaking that ether. I be speaking that truth. And when I do, what happened? They faint. Oh, Joose speaking that fire. Oh, my God.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking that fire, that ether. And when I do, y'all faint. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, Joose. How you do this? How you put two and two together? And then let's see. Oh, my goodness. $31, baby. It's the 3 for the 1. The Holy Trinity for the 1. You were born on 619. Yeah, Carlos, I believe I decoded you. I did. You're the 619. Damn, she fine. One more time, get low. Hey, get low, Carlos.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? What's it called? And then that's the 619 is basically, it's the 616 energy, which is the 6 proton, 1 neutron, 6 electrons. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. And then if you look at the video, who says I got you? Who says I got you?
I'm not feeling well.
Hey. Look at this coon. Look at this coon. Look at this coon. We got you, because that's what they want us to say. We got you. We gonna take care of you. We got you, baby. We got you, Sandra Bullock. We got you, greatest movie star ever. I don't even look at this guy. He's not even one of us. You know what I'm saying? But this is the idea that they're putting out there.
Hey, we got you.
Saying we got you. We got you. All of this shit is stage, bro. Look at the, as soon as I said stage, look at that. Look at the state. You see? All of this is state. All this is fake. But they're telling you what is happening. Why? The reason why it's a press conference is because they're being pressed. They're being pressed. This is hammer time. You can't make this stuff up, because here's the thing. My uncle, which his name translate this, my uncle's name, you can't make this stuff up. My uncle's name, his name is Mitole. Okay? Mito is hammer. And his name is Le. Mito Le. And Le, we have Leia goddess. Yeah, I decoded her, right? Which her name means time. My uncle just passed away in the month of March, the 3rd day. He died on 33. 339. So you have the 3, the 6, and the 9 in that. His name was Mitole, meaning hammer time. This is hammer time. They're hammering that energy in. The energy is getting hammered in. Don't y'all feel it? Don't you feel that energy hammering in? I know they feel it. I know I feel it. Literally, how can I make this stuff up? My uncle passed. My uncle, which is the Unk of El. Unk El. The Unk of El, the Unk of God, which Unk is the key. It is the message. It is the key to unlocking your hidden, deeper, esoteric knowledge of yourself. And he just passed away on the 33rd. And 33 is the age of enlightenment. You can't make this stuff up. He passed away. My dad didn't understand it, but I truly understand it. I was like, this shit's about to intensify. And literally shit is intensifying. Literally shit is intensifying. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. September 23rd is the date of extinction level event. Put 8778 in gematria calculator. Also put in letters of September 23rd, 2025 in gematria calculator. It's a lot. It's I mean, if you say so, you can definitely look into that. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter the time or the day. No one knows the time or the day or the hour. No one knows the time or the day. And there's people who's try to predict this and they're going crazy. I've watched people try to predict this is going to happen, this and those, this so-and-so date, this and this and that, and it never happens. And they go crazy. Psychosis. Because you're expecting for you to break out of the matrix at a certain time and it doesn't happen. So I'm not the one, I would never say this is going to happen on a certain day or whatever. We can just read the energies and see what the energy is telling us. Okay? See what the energy is telling us. So that being said, am I being tricked to stay here a little longer, y'all? What happened to Leanne? Leanne, the amount, are you still here, Leanne? Cynthia, how much was the amount if you remember? Oh, it's 245, Leanne. I said, am I being tricked to stay on here? Y'all know I'm just kidding with y'all. Y'all know I love what I do. You know I love what I do, baby. It's 245 because of the fee. But yes, Leanne, yeah, once you do send this, then I'm going to be getting off. Because I got things to do. We all got things to do. Remember, we're supposed to have that Cosmos satellite, you know, come down on us. Again, this is energy that's coming in. Okay. This energy that's coming in, because who was Cosmo? Cosmos was a what? He was a Fairly Odd Parent, wasn't he? Cosmos was the masculine force in the Fairly Odd Parents, and Wanda was the feminine force in the Fairly Odd Parents, that's why you can't make this stuff up, man. See, that's why Cosmo and Wanda are, you know, green and pink, because this is the Aurora Borealis energy. Okay, this is the Aurora Borealis energy, literally. See, so when they talk about the Cosmo, right, the Cosmo satellite falling, you have the green Aurora Borealis energy, which is the heavenly father, the masculine energy that's coming in. This is exactly what they're alluding to, is telling you. Okay, so that's what Cosmos is. Let me see what else we got here. Look at this. Look what Stefan put. A cosmic shift is coming. The sun is fast approaching a new interstellar plasma cloud, and once inside, everything changes, which is that Oort cloud I broke down a few years ago. I don't know how long have you guys been following me, but I broke down this Oort cloud 2 or 3 years ago, which is a plasma cloud. It is a plasma energetic cloud. Remember, the cloud is what? It's our mind, it's our brain, it's our thoughts. So if there's plasma or lightning, right, charging our mind, charging our thoughts, charging the clouds, this is charging the atmosphere. This is charging the atmosphere, charging Earth, and in turn, this is charging us. Enlightening. That's why the lightning goes around the cloud. It's enlightening. It's lighting you up, lighting the thoughts of God, lighting up the higher mind of God, the higher consciousness of God. This is exactly what's happening. Shall we look at it, or should we look at it tomorrow? We'll just look at it tomorrow. I'll just look at it tomorrow. See, everybody's talking about massive light flashes has begun. Oh, I want to break down the GTA Grand Theft Auto trailer. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to break down the Grand Theft Auto trailer. That's what I'm about to do. Because remember, I told you Grand Theft Auto means we're leaving the simulation. The simulation is coming to an end. Okay. Oh, hold on. It looks like they found a white pope. I mean, they found a pope. We'll see how long this is going to last. We'll see how long this is going to last. Hold on. Okay, they still haven't announced it yet. I guess people are just waiting. Okay, you see, it's a smoky god, baby. The smoky god want all the smoke, boy. The smoky god wants all the smoke. Look at the seagulls, boy. Look at the seagulls. Saying this is bullshit. Yeah, okay. So they haven't announced it yet, but best believe when they do, we definitely gonna decode it. Most likely going to be tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow, or I could come back later tonight and decode it for y'all. Would y'all want me to do that? Y'all want me to come back later tonight? Let me get a hell yeah. Oh. Okay, let me see something. The Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that game is amazing. I love that game. What's it called? This is, again, these people, look at this, y'all. Look. Remember, look at the number 55. Look at this dude was born on 1955. 1955. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my. Look, his name is Cardinal Matteo Zuppi. Matthew Zuppi. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, y'all. So what's good? Hey, Leanne, are you still here, Leanne? Yeah, she did say she was trying to figure out, so. What? Wait. Okay. A few more minutes, and then I'll just be out of here. We could just take care of that situation later on as well. Look, just his first name gives you the name, give you the black sun, because we already know what Matthew is. Okay, Matthew again is Ma'at and you. That's what the word Matthew means, Ma'at and you, or Matio. Okay, and then look at that. So this is the dude that probably is the candidate. It's the 5-5. And what just happened on the 5-5? The Met Gala. And the Met Gala, if you've seen my decoding on the Met Gala, you guys know what the Met Gala represents. So I would not be surprised if this dude is the new candidate. Because look at his name. His name is Matteo Zuppi. When you look at the word Zuppi, it's ID is up. Ma'at, sending our ID, and it's up, baby. It's up. You see? Oops. You see? ID, it's ups. The ID of the Z, you see? ID of the Z is up. Who's the Z? We're the Z. We're the finish. We are the end. We are the beginning, we are the end. Ma'at. And you, the ID of the Z is up, baby. Which is the 55, which is electromagnetic. Electromagnetic frequency, baby. Which is Shabuzi. Which is Shabuzi. Where's Shabuzi? I broke that down in the video. If you look at the video,
I see you looking at me.
you see his attire. See the frequency? See the frequency line on his shirt? All that, baby. Electromagnetism. Electromagnetism. Okay? Let's get it. Let's get it. Wait. She wants you to let her know. Leanne Jonah, just email Conjure Juice if you can. Decoding for Princess. Wait, so people are getting, all right, you're looking for decoding. Yeah, just please let me know. Please let me know. You could even go to my, what's it called? You go to my website. You can go to my to my Etsy. You go to the Etsy and I have decodings. You can go, what's it called? You can go to my YouTube channel. It'll take you to my Etsy. Here's my YouTube channel. It'll take you to my Etsy when you click the link. It'll take you to my Etsy right over here. And then you can go in and check, you know, some decodings. I have some decodings. I have a spiritual guidance, you know what I'm saying, where you get a one-on-one call with me. Okay. But I have decodings. If you can search up decodings. No, that's the course. Okay, we got people in the cart already. Let's get it. Again, already people, some people already bought it, so that's amazing. Let me see, decoding. You know, if you guys are having, what the heck? If you guys are having, you know, time, if you guys are confused, right? And you guys need more information, more clarity, get a decoding. Get a decoding. You know, I have different tiers. I have basic tier, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, you know what I'm saying? And then a tier X, which basically includes your natal chart as well. So get yourself a decoding. They're all in here, right? Here's tier 2, you know what I'm saying? Go get you a decoding. Go get you a decoding. And so we can bring some clarity to you guys, all right? Okay, so it looks like I don't know what's going on with